All right, we are here with South Carolina throws coach Mike Sergent and sophomore shot putter Josh Awotunde. Uh, let's first start looking back at last weekend. We'll start with you, Coach. You know, as the overseer of all things throws, you had a pretty good weekend. You get a big week out of Josh. You get a hammer throw win from Clarence and Kirsten. Talk about your initial feelings about what you see so far in the early season.
I thought it was a great start to the indoor season. As Coach Fry had spoke about in his comments for the weekend, we were coming in off of two-a-days and heavy weight room work, and so nobody was fresh. So for Kirsten and Joshua to start the season with personal bests, and Clarence started the season better than he did last year. I felt really good about it. It was, like I said, we didn't do anything to back off or freshen up or anything like that for Saturday. So, and, to comment a little bit on Josh's performance, and he might comment on this himself, but, we started that competition, throw number one. He took it way back in the sense he opened up with just a little over 15 meters. And then he built on that throw after throw after throw. And then that was really a credit to his maturity and his confidence and never getting shaken. And so to me, a mark of whether it be a good team or a good athlete is when things don't go your way out of the gate, what are you going to do? And every throw, he pretty much got better. He always believed. He had confidence. And we finished the series with that 1866.
Well, it's not a bad way to stop your day. Josh, talk a little bit about that. First throw wasn't what you wanted, but from your perspective, what was going through your head knowing that you still have those attempts to kind of get locked in and get ready? I mean, it's a season opener, so you can make excuses, but it seemed like you weren't up for that.
Well, my first throw was, like Coach said, it was like a 1580 or something like that. But I started out and, I wasn't nervous or anything, but the throw, I was just kind of psyched out, you could say. I was really excited. I had my buddies watching me, everybody cheering me on, and got excited to throw. And then I guess I was a little cautious about staying in because when I threw, I wasn't sure if I was going to foul because I haven't really worked on that this fall. But once I got it off my hand and I started off throwing, and we got better as my throws went on. So it was pretty good.
And now, even though you're technically a sophomore, you've been, in this system for a while now and kind of building up. It seems like last year you were in a lot of big spots and you just kept getting better and better each weekend. What were you able to do this past off-season to make sure that you took that next step?
Off-season training went pretty well for me and all my teammates, really. We had a strength coach, Angelo, and he really got us strong. He had us doing specific things for all our events, and every day we went in there and he was really on us and focused on us and how we're going to get better in doing this and how we're going to get better in getting our hips involved and keeping our upper body strong and stuff like that. And really, he took it down to the basics for all of us, and then that helped us with practice. If we were sore from practice, he would adjust our workout so we would feel better at practice the next day, or in the weight room, we'll feel better and not as tired, you know what I'm saying? So really, we got a lot stronger this off season, and Angelo helped out a lot, and that showed this weekend in our track meet.
And Coach Sarge, speaking on that, did you notice, in this offseason, all your throws are coming back from the break. Did you notice that there was something different about, the way that they conditioned and got ready for the season to have the kind of performances that they had so early on?
I guess they did what I expected. My expectations were high, and we were on point with what we were doing. The preparations in the fall, everybody did a good job of staying healthy. They did a good job of taking care of themselves. I think the group in general, they do a good job with nutrition and rest and doing things the right way, and then that all carries over into everything else. As Josh said, with Angelo James and myself together, I think the preparations for the group in terms of what we were trying to do, the system was in place, and then the athletes executed it. That's the important part there, is we had a good plan, and then the athletes did a good job of believing in it and executing it. And so where we're at right now, I feel good about, but that's also where I expect to be, and we've got a lot more work to do.
And now we'll wrap up with you, Josh. Looking forward to this weekend, going to Texas A&M. You've got some of the best teams in the country coming out for a team scoring competition. What are you excited? I mean, is it trying to temper that excitement to make sure that you stay focused, or what are you looking forward to about this
Well,
weekend?
of course, I'm excited. It's another big meet. I'm opening up again with some pretty big throwers from Texas and TCU and stuff like that. And really, it's all about the process this season. I'm not looking at one specific meet to go all out at and like try to throw my first at. I'm just trying to get better as the season progresses, so I can finish on a good note and hopefully end up at nationals or something like that.
We'll definitely be pulling for that. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Coach.